Clif here again. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite activities, eating. I've had a lot of questions lately about what's a good snack before you go to the gym. It really depends on the person and how your stomach tolerates eating before activity. Some people could get away with eating, a full course meal, have all kinds of stuff beforehand. Some people, they really don't want a lot in their stomach. It also depends on the type of exercise. If you're, doing a bunch of running and jumping, or if you're doing something that's a little lower intensity, then you might be able to eat a little more. In general, if you're not one of the people that, has to have pretty much an empty stomach, you want something that has a little bit of carbohydrate, a little bit of caffeine possibly, and potentially a little bit of protein just to help you through the workout. And then either during or after the workout, you want a little bit more food that has a higher protein content, but also some carbohydrates and some fat in it to help you recover after the exercise you've done. Examples, beforehand, some people just have a cup of coffee to get some caffeine in. Some people have all these pre-workout things. I'm personally not a big fan of them because they make you feel itchy and weird. But some people like that. If you want something with beta alanine and some of these other different things in that help out, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but I'm not a fan of getting into it as a habit all the time, because then you think your body needs this big up before you train. And what if you forget your pre-workout the day that you have a big workout planned at the gym, and then you get there and you think, oh, all I have is this water to drink. I don't know if I can squat heavy today now. So it's not something that you want to typically rely on, but it just helps with the training. Gatorade, apple juice, something with a little bit of carbohydrate probably while you're training. I typically just drink plain water. Then afterwards, milk. If you don't have a problem tolerating milk, it has a good amount of carbohydrates, fat, and protein in it. It works for the U.S. national swim team. They drink milk before they even get out of the pool half the time, so they've done pretty well the last decade or so. You could have, depending on the time of day you train, you might want to just plan your next meal to be within an hour or two after training. We used to believe there was this magic hour right afterwards that you need to get all this food in to recover. More and more stuff says that's maybe not as accurate, but if you get something in, you're just more likely to remember to eat. One of the worst things you can do is do all your training and then not be fueling your body, because the exercise itself kind of breaks down the tissue in your body, and then the eating and sleeping and the other things you do when you're outside of the gym is what really helps to improve your body overall.